You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kompen. It is great to be here with you guys this evening. Man, it has been a day. I will tell you guys that. I am really happy to announce that we hit our goal yesterday of hitting that milestone of $3,000 on our Kickstarter campaign. I am so grateful to all of you guys. We have 9 days left to fund, and we only have less than $1,500 left to raise. This is fantastic. So as of right now, we're currently at 96 backers, and my goal is to have 105 backers by Friday. So that's 9 more backers than where we're currently at. And for everybody that backs at the physical level, you automatically enter to be a part of a really cool raffle that I'll be hosting on Monday. And it's just a really small raffle, but we're going to draw 3 numbers. And whoever wins is going to get this Tales from the Crypt book that is signed by me. I actually did a story in a Tales from the Crypt book, and I had a really great time with it. And it is a rare book. I only have a few copies that I was able to get from the publisher. This was all from Super Genius, which was a line from Paper Cuts, and Paper Cuts sold their line to Mad Cave Comics. So Paper Cuts is no longer in the comics, or is no longer publishing Tales from the Crypt comics, and they stopped a long time ago. So getting this book is kind of hard, and I would actually say it's really, really hard. And I have it right here, and I'm going to give it away for free if we can hit 105 backers by Friday. So that's it. It's really just that simple. So we're 9 backers away. We have the rest of today, tomorrow, and Friday to get there. And after that, we got 1 week left, and then the campaign is over. And I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am for this campaign to be done with. These campaigns are really, really draining for me, and I'm really looking forward to getting back out on the convention front line. So, and before we begin, I also want to send a major congratulations to Dan Price for funding his latest issue of Bigfoot Knows Karate. Issue 3 funded in less than an hour. They raised $2,000 right on Instagram. It was like I was watching them do this. It was really wild. And I'm just so proud of Dan. He worked so hard on this series, and you guys see Dan come in here from time to time. He also shops with you guys, and we've sold his books before. I'm one of the first backers. I was like number 4, but just watching that number climb up so fast, it was inspiring. So I'm really happy for Dan, and congratulations. And we got a great show for you guys tonight. Spend $25 with me, and you're going to get to spin the wheel. And if you spend $50 with me and you're located within the United States, you get free shipping. Now, if you look at the lower rack of books here, these are all new books. So you never have seen any of these books before. This isn't old FOMO. This isn't stuff that I've just cycled. This is all stuff that I just got today. Behind those books are other books. Now, here's the deal. Every single book that you guys see on this bottom row here is going to go for just $4 right now. That's it, $4. And we're going to start it off here. So I have Starfire, number 2, newsstand copy, very fine, going for $4. And I'm not sure if this is the same Starfire as the one that we see in the Teen Titans, but it looks like it could be. I'm not sure. This is going to go for $4. Leonard Pig is here to kick ass and claim double racks. There will be opportunities tonight. Next up, I have Kull the Conqueror, number 8. Kull the Conqueror, number 8. New acquisition that I just picked up today. This is going to go for $4. $4 on Kull the Conqueror, number 8. Iron Man number 209. Iron Man number 209 is going to go for $4. $4 on Iron Man 209. I have the Flash annual. I know. What is Flash doing on a lower rack? This is not a lower rack book. It does not belong here, but I came across it. I'm starting to see that, there are people here who actually do appreciate the Flash. Leonard being one of them, by the way. But I have the Flash Annual Secret Origin starring the Flash Annual. We got Flash 3's Origin by William Mesner Loebs, Mike Collins, and Frank McLaughlin. That's Wally West's Origin. And Flash 2, which is Barry Allen. And that's by Robert Lauren Fleming, Carmine Infantino, and Murphy Anderson. This is going to go for just $4 today. $4 on the Secret Origins starting Flash. I have the Mighty Avengers 254. We got Ultimate Vision, White Vision, going for just $4. That's a cool ass cover. I really dig this. I have Iron Jaw from Atlas Comics. This is cool. This is a really cool cover. That's going to go for $4. Keeping it nice and cheap. I have the official Marvel Index to The Amazing Spider-Man #6, going for $4. What's up, Chris? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. NFL Super Pro #1. The first issue of NFL Super Pro is going to go for $4. $4 on this. Star Wars Droids #1 is going to go for $4 from Dark Horse. Got some Dark Horse Star Wars here. Droids #1 going for $4. The Karate Kid #4. He's fighting Master Hand here. It's so funny how similar Karate Kid is to Shang-Chi. Really interesting. This is going to go for $4 for Karate Kid. Justice Inc. #4. This was the first book I grabbed, actually, and I really dug it. Joe Kubert doing Justice Inc. Justice Inc. is basically a team-up book between the Avenger, Doc Savage, and the Shadow. This is like the super team. This is going to go for $4. The European Union fears Chris Nash. This is absolutely true, by the way. If we did a Chris Nash, tribute video, it would be like you would see statues falling, and you would hear like, Russian music, like Soviet Russian music, with like the men singing in the background, and it would just be like really like demise, and you just see like fire and children running around on the streets and begging for food and everything. Like that's what happens when Chris Nash gets involved and buys comics. Some European nation is falling down, and it's run by a dictator. It's not Chris Nash who's causing this. Chris Nash is actually causing the downfall of the dictator, and the children were actually the bastard children of the dictator, and they deserve to die too. Oh boy. All right, I got the Sergeant Rock Special Combat Classics by Kanninger, Kubert, Simonson, and Toth. You got a stellar team here. I'm just going to go for $4 for the Sergeant Rock Special. We have Dark Corners, Strange Tales by Marvel. We got a trio of twisted tales from the shadowy side of the Marvel Universe. Really cool cover here. It just popped out at me, and I'm like, Cloak, Dagger, and Morbius on the cover, $4. It was my next comic creation. And then I have Captain America 334, introducing the new Captain America and Bucky. So this is the crew that is U.S. Agent and Shatterstar. This is their first appearance. And this is going to go for $4 right now. That's it. $4 for Captain America 334. What a cover. And these are all, again, new acquisitions here. So please go after these books. I just picked them up today. I didn't go and stock up on $2 books like I normally do. I went and got some cool wall books here. I'm trying to bring some more attention to the wall books. And here's the thing. When you guys claim these books, there's other books behind them. So making it kind of fun. In fact, maybe we should make this more fun in a different way. Instead of charging $4 on all of these books, how about I drop the price down to $3 per book? Let's do $3 per book. Battlestar was less offensive than Bucky. Wasn't it Shatterstar? It was Battlestar. That's right, Battlestar. I really like what they did with that in Falcon and Winter Soldier. That was really good. That was like the best thing that came out of the Disney Plus shows. A lot of people don't feel that way, but I certainly do. All right, so did you guys hear what I did just now? I just lowered the price of every single one of those books I just showed from $4 down to $3 because I really want to see him move. I don't want to see him sitting here all day. So all of these books are now going for just $3 a pop, not $4. There's some incentive there for you guys. I just saved you some money right off the bat. Let's see if we can move some of these books. Let's do it. $3. I'm drawing the line at $3 for all of you guys. And if you haven't backed the Warline campaign yet, I'm going to drop a link for that right now. We have 9 days left before the campaign is over. And we're at $3,046 right now. And we have, okay, Sergeant Rock is gone. $3 to Chris Steischel. We have $3,046 raised and 96 backers. We need 105 to unlock that raffle, which gets you the Tales from the Crypt comic that I worked on. And we're going to do a raffle for that. You're going to get that one person, one lucky backer is going to get that for free. But we have to hit 105 backers by Friday. All right, Chris with the first claim. Leonard is claiming Captain America, Iron Man, and Flash. Captain America, Iron Man, and Flash. Oh. Thank you, Leonard. You know what's really cool? Mike Zeck did this. That's really cool. Okay. Thank you, Chris, for letting me know. All right. So, like I said, behind each book, there's another book. So, I'm going to take the books that are on their own, and I'm going to showcase them real quick. And these books, I'm going to do, let's make this interesting. If I did those for $3, I'm going to do these for $2.50. So you can build your street cred. All right, so these books that were behind, they're going to go for $2.50. I'm going to take 50 cents off. So I have Dracula, Requiem for Dracula, #1, going for $2.50. Devil Dinosaur #1, a 48-page special, going for $2.50. The cover price on it's $3. Quick Stops #1, $2.50. And Spawn #26 is going to go for $2.50. Great deals on all of these books. Go for it. What do you have to lose at $2.50? Buy the $3 book to unlock the $2.50 book that's hiding behind it. And then the deals will just really start coming. All right, sorry. It's the tea thermos thing. All right, there's the merch. All right, up top, I have Dark Crystal #1 and #2. I'm going to do this pair for $8. I was doing it for $10. I'll do it for $8 now. And then I have Accident Man #1, #2, and #3. I'll do all 3 of these for just $5 right now for Accident Man. It's a black and white James Bond-esque type story. We got Howard Chaykin on the covers of these books. Give it a shot. I think you might like it. And then I have Judge Dredd's crime file. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, Spaghetti Men Are Out to Get You. That's a pretty intense cover right there. And number 6. And if you decide to get all 6 of these, I'm going to do it for $15. $15 for all the Judge Dredds. You guys are just going to see some more Judge Dredd tonight. All right, so that's everything on the bottom row as well as the top here. If you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, let me know, and I will show it to you. We got a nice full room, so thank you all for being here. It means the world to me. I appreciate it. Now let's start digging through these short boxes here. I think what I'm going to do tonight, let's keep this interesting. We're going to start out with dollar books tonight. Every book is going to go for $1 right now. I'm going to start with Thor number 21. This is part 3 of The God of Hammers. That's going to go for $1. I have Whodunit number 2. That's going to go for $1. Catwoman number 51 is going to go for $1. 53 is $1. 54 is $1. That is a killer cover. 60. And if you do all of these books here, all 4, it is $4. $5 if you get the Spawn and the Devil Dino. Chris Nash. And all of these books are going for $1 a pop. Lady Hell, issue 2 and issue 3 is going to go for $2. Sold on the Spawn and the Devil Dinosaur. Beautiful. So I just picked up 2 video games. So Alan doesn't have school on Friday, so him and I are just hanging out at home. But I really splurged yesterday. I got Doom Dark Ages, which is supposed to arrive tomorrow. I'm super excited about that because I'm a big Doom fan. I really love that series, and I'm looking forward to playing it. And a lot of the mechanics are like inspired by 300. And so me and the boys are going to watch 300 this weekend, which I'm really excited about. So we're going to be playing video games, and we're going to watch 300. And we're going to watch the sequel, too. The 300 sequel is just as good as the first movie. I really like them both. And then I got Expedition 33, which is like this turn-based RPG that is like going nuts. And getting a physical copy of this game cost me close to $90 because it is sold out everywhere, and I had to go on eBay and buy it. So I picked up a copy today, and hopefully it'll be here soon. But I'm really excited about it. The graphics look sick. Charlie Cox is doing the voice of the main character in the game, and it's got this really interesting story behind it. It's a turn-based RPG. I haven't played one of those since I was like a teenager. So I'm really looking forward to this experience, and I think with the end of the Kickstarter, I could really use the break. And with summer starting for the boys, like I'm really excited. This is a good time to be a gamer and a fan of all entertainment. And hey, how about that Superman trailer today? That was great. I am so excited for it. You know, this Superman seems so much more grounded and more human than ever before, and I really love that. I love the tone of the trailer. I am so excited for this movie. Give me more. And the best part is that trailer does not telegraph anything about the movie at all. It just gives you little breadcrumbs, but does not ruin the movie for you. I love that. You know, I think that's great. I think the Fantastic Four trailer kind of tipped its hand too much. We know what's going to happen now, and Thunderbolts totally ruined the Fantastic Four movie for us. Either the universe gets destroyed or they somehow end up in a different universe. One or the other. But it's pretty much telegraphed. Like, Marvel's been really kind of like, making it a little too obvious. Whereas Superman, there's some interest in where are they going with this exactly? What are they going to do with these characters? How are they going to build this? I'm excited about that. I'm excited for both movies, to be honest with you. I'm looking forward to Fantastic Four as well. That's cool, Tori. All right, so next up I have Iceman number 2, number 3, number 7, and number 8. All 4 of these books are going for just $4. $4, and that's it. So, Chris Nash, did you know Moon Girl is Devil Dinosaur's teammate? Of course you do. Well, I have Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur number 2 going for $1 right now. Let me know if that's interesting to you. Alice Ever After number 1 from Boom is going to go for $1. That's by Dan Panasian. Hellblazer number 77 is $1. Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor number 1 is $1. Evangeline Prophet from Maximum Press is $1. Action Comics number 588, Superman and Hawkman, is $1. Wonder Woman 792 is $1. That's it. It's $1. And it's a really cool variant by Joel Jones and Jordi Belair. $1 on that. Yeah, the dog is awesome. I love it. I love everything they're doing with it. So I've been going for walks every morning with Bentley, and I'm listening to the new Underworld soundtrack. Well, it's not even new. It came out like almost 8 years ago. Do you guys know oh, this is weird. Huh. Sorry, I thought I saw something weird. Something popped up on my feed that was really strange. All right. But anyway, this album, it's called Strawberry Hotel, and it's like the weirdest freaking album I've ever listened to by Underworld. And I'm a big Underworld fan. I was like, in my 20s when the Matrix became a phenomenon, and everybody was listening to techno music. I was one of those guys. I had hair back then too. I wasn't wearing like all black or anything like that. Not like I do now. I do all the all black thing now. I have Killing Red Sonja number 1 and number 4 going for just $2. $2 on these. We're doing dollar comics right now for anyone who's popping their head in. If you want dollar comics, this is the show for you. Marvel Fanfare number 19 is $1. We have Gilgamesh number 1, number 2, and number 3. These are gorgeous books here by Jim Starlin with Steve Olive. Absolutely stunning. So it's a 4-part series. You're just missing issue 4, but you can get all these 3 issues for just $3 right now, which is a steal. Just take this. Just take it and breathe. Just take it and breathe. I have Wolverine Origins number 3 going for $1. Uncanny X-Men number 1, number 12, number 13, number 14, number 15, number 16, number 17, number 18, number 19, and number 20. Got a whole bunch of X-Men here. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 X-Men books for $10. Uncanny X-Men. 10 for 10. 10 comics for $10. We're doing dollar books, guys. Jump on it. Some really good stuff coming your way tonight. All at the $1 mark. Best time to shop with me is now. No, you're thinking Gargamel. Gilgamesh is the first god that ever existed. He's different. That's not Gargamel. Gilgamesh is different. Ha! I just got notification that Doom has shipped. Hooray. I have Bleed Them Dry, issue 1, which is about vampires in the future and ninjas. $1 on this. Give it a shot. It's $1. Vampires, ninjas. What more do you need? Speaking of vampires and ninjas, I have Blade number 12 going for $1. Black Panther number 1, number 5, number 6, and number 12, all going for just $4. $4 on these Black Panthers. Black Panther books for $4. Blade for $1. Angel number 1 is $1. Batman Incorporated number 6 and number 8, $2 on those. $2 on these, $2. This is a steal. This is just highway robbery. Crisis, Identity Crisis, that is. Number 2, number 3, number 5, number 6, and number 7. You almost got a full run here. Not quite, but you almost got a full run. You're missing issue 1 and 4, but otherwise, you almost got the whole thing, and it's going to go for $5 right now for Identity Crisis. Captain America, number 2, number 4, from Rob Liefeld. This is going to go for $2. Just $2. $2. Eternals, number 4, and number 5. That's going to go for $2, these two. $2 for the pair. I have Avengers, Death Be Not Proud, 5.1 going for $1. Chicken Devil, number 1 is $1. DC versus Vampires, number 7 of 12 is $1. Amped, number 1 is $1. Batman 440 is $1. 443 is $1. And number 22 from Tom King's run. $3 on all of those Batmans. So I had to kind of change my schedule around this week because Alan doesn't have school on Friday. And I had to do some stuff during the day today. So normally I do my Wednesday shows in the afternoon, but we moved it to the evening today just because I had to take care of some personal matters today. And tomorrow I'm planning a really awesome big show. I found a big box of random stuff. We're talking Blu-ray DVDs, video games, graphic novels, just random shit that's inside a big box, and it's really awesome stuff. And I'm popping everything off for just $5. Everything is $5 a pop. And we're going to do that show tomorrow afternoon, or morning afternoon at 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. That is tomorrow. So be sure to tune in for that, for the $5 show. Everything is going to be $5. Blue Beetle Graduation Day number 3 is going to go for $1. If I have any Overwatch fans, I have the Tracer London Calling run here, number 1 and 2, going for just $2. Batman Family Adventure, Wayne Family Adventures, $1. X-Men Unlimited number 3, is $1. Indiana Jones and the Arms of Gold, number 104. So I just watched the episode of South Park with the boys where they made fun of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Really what they were making fun of was George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. He's going to do it right there. You guys remember that episode? Wildcats X-Men The Silver Age, number 1 is $1. Canceled, number 1 is $1. This is a really cool horror comic. What If, featuring the Submariner, number 1 is $1. Suicide Squad, number 8. We got Ambush Bug on the cover. That's going to go for $1. Indiana Jones. Chris Nash. Batman and the Outsiders, number 11 is $1. Ultimate X-Men, number 54, written by Brian K. Vaughan, is $1. Spider-Man, number 11. We have an early Spider-Boy appearance here, $1. Give Me Liberty, An American Dream, number 4, Death and Taxes, that's $1. Infinity Crisis, Secret Files and Origins from 2006, $1. Stargirl, The Lost Children, number 5. We got a variant cover by Sweeney Boo, $1. Larfreeze, number 1 is $1. Sword of the Atom, number 4 is $1. Animal Man Annual, number 1 is $1. And Superman featured in Action Comics 649 is $1. Okay, so Spidey off to Chris Nash. All right. And for my next trick, I'm going to make all the books on this double rack disappear, if possible, by offering anyone who wants to take them the double rack for $25. You are getting a smorgasbord of awesome stuff here. You got the majority of Identity Crisis here, which you can easily resell at a much higher price than what you'd be paying for. You got Gilgamesh 1 through 3 here. You get some old Batmans, some Frank Miller, Dave Gibbons stuff. There's some really good stuff on this board here. And it's all going to go for $25 right now, which basically brings all the books down to 30 cents a pop. Yes, you can see the Catwoman's again, absolutely. So you have Catwoman 51, 53, 54, and 60 going for $4. Let me know if you want those, Chris. I'll give you first right of refusal on those. All right, we're taking them. Sweet. Catwoman's are gone. I have G.I. Joe number 2 from Image going for $1. And once again, we're doing the double rack for $25. $25. That's right. $25 gets you the double rack. I have Spawn number 15. This is going to go for $2.50. We'll put it on the bottom rack. Amazing Spider-Man 800, also $2.50 on the lower rack. $2.50 books on the lower rack. Double rack going for $25 for anyone who wants it. This stuff has to go. We need to move these books. Everything must go. Go, go, go. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Let's do this. $25 for the double rack. Let's move these books. Or claim them. They're all dollar books. Let's do this. What do you see up there that you like? Let me know. Talk to me, Goose. Who's in the room right now? Say hello. Say hello to my real friend. Oh, dude, absolutely. Luke Kim would absolutely have to be in there. Ask your questions, my friends. What do you want to see? What do you want me to bust out next? Have you guys heard of Triple D? You guys ever seen Triple D? As in Triple D's nuts across your face? Dribble D's nuts? Dribble? I dropped the ball there. Boo! 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 All right. I'm going to take this stuff down right now. Let's build another double rack. Move some stuff. Not a lot, but we move something. Luke Kim. I wish Luke Kim just had his own show. I wouldn't hurt a real prime. Shitty airline. Would you fly shitty airline? Chris Nash, would you fly shitty airline? I would. Hell no. That's funny. for $65,000. All right, now I'm going to make this even more interesting for you guys. Can't do a big discount. $60 from $6,500 down to $60. Never negotiate with the Chinese, the Chinese man, with an Asian man. All right, so I'm going to make things even more interesting right now. I want to move volume tonight. I want to see a big stack of comics gone by the end of the night. So we started off with dollar comics. We didn't have a lot of reception here. Now we're going to build a double rack, and all these books are going to go for 50 cents, 50-cent books. We're going to do Iron Man Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Annual. This is a one-shot going for 50 cents. Poe Dameron 16 is 50 cents. Sad Sack 270 is 50 cents. Legends of the Dark Knight number 4 is 50 cents. Star Wars Darth Vader, we got a variant edition here going for 50 cents. And 25, 50 cents. You can get them both for $1. Batman Phase Clan number 1 is 50 cents. Ant-Man number 1, the Stormbreakers variant, is 50 cents. Sad Sack. Iron Man one shot. Arkham City, number 4 of 6, 50 cents. The Batman's Grave, number 12, is 50 cents. X-Men Classics, number 2, is 50 cents. The Shadow Agency, number 1, is 50 cents. Bloodbound, number 2, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 9. These are all going to go for $3. You get 6 comics for $3. Batman Superman, number 24, 50 cents. Red Coat, number 2, 50 cents on this bad boy. Tales of Suspense, number 101, Hawkeye and the Winter Soldier, 50 cents. Wonder Girl, number 1, 50 cents. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, season 8, number 8, 50 cents. X-Men number 7, 50 cents. 50 cents. 50-cent comics. Okay. I have G.I. Joe Transformers, number 2, going for 50 cents. Lady Pendragon, number 3, is 50 cents. Legion of Superheroes, the new Legion of Superheroes, number 1, is 50 cents. Amazing Spider-Man, 53, 55. This is going to go for $1 for these 2 Spidey books. Crazy, I know. But alas, they must move. I know someone who would pay at least $2 a pop for those Amazing Spider-Mans. The Century number 8, 50 cents. Hang on, I just found 2 books that I was looking for from my buddy. Okay, Spidey books. One. I have Darkhold Wasp number 1 going for 50 cents. Venom Separation Anxiety number 2 is 50 cents. Starman Zero is 50 cents. The Exorcism at 1600 Pen number 1 is 50 cents. X23 Deadly Genesis number 1 is 50 cents. The Search for Swamp Thing number 3 is 50 cents. The Sandman Universe Nightmare Country number 2 is 50 cents. The Incredible Hulk 45 is $1. Marvel Team Up number 12, number 16. Get them both for $1. Did you guys get Battle Beast today? Because these Marvel Team Up books are written by the same guy, Robert Kirkman. Had a very brief stint at Marvel before telling Marvel to go F itself, and went back to Image and started Skybound. Saga 41 is 50 cents. G.I. Transformers and Venom. Eclipso number 16 is 50 cents. Powers, the debut issue. This is Powers First, 50 cents. Captain America Annual number 9 and number 10. We got Mike Mignola on the cover. Get these both for $1. That's a steal. Take it. Do it. Do it. It's right here. Do it now. Do it. It's right here. The Ray number 1, 50 cents. Doom Patrol 41, 46, 47, $1.50. U.S. Agent number 2, 50 cents. Right. Chris Nash is cleaning house tonight. He's taking advantage. Detective Comics 635, 50 cents. The number 4 annual from 1991, 50 cents. Get them both for $1. Uncanny X-Men 286, 287, 288, 289, 291, 292, and 293. Let's see what that's going to go for. 1, 2, 3. Tree Fitty for these Uncanny X-Men. I finally got to say Tree Fitty. This is truly my lucky night. Tree fitty. Tree fitty. Tree fitty. Tree fitty. Tree fitty. Tree fitty. I have Batman Secret Files Huntress number 1, 50 cents on this. Power Man and Iron Fist number 10 is 50 cents. Tarzan Lord of the Jungle number 26, 28 in the King Size Annual number 3. Get these for $1.50. Holla for $1.50. Plastic Man and the Freedom Fighters Convergence number 2 of 2 is 50 cents. Robo Hunter number 3 is 50 cents. Fantastic Four number 1 Marvel Snapshots 50 cents on this. Radiant Black number 12 50 cents on this. The Royals Masters of War number 3 of 6 50 cents. Mighty Thor number 452 and 455. $1 on the pair. $1 on those books. Bullet Points, number 1 of 5, 50 cents. GCPD, The Blue Wall, number 4 is 50 cents. Tales of the Teen Titans, 48 is 50 cents. Spider-Man 2099, number 4, 12, 16, and 17. That is all going to go for just $2. For these Spidey 2099 books. 4 Spidey 2099 books for $2. And finally, I have Defenders number 35 going for 50 cents. Now you guys know what I'm about to do right now. I'm going to do this double rack at $25 for anyone who is interested. You want this double rack? It is $25. $50. No, sorry, $25, not 50 cents. $25. Oh my gosh. It's been a day, guys. Any takers for any of these 50-cent books? Get the whole double rack at $25. Okay, in just a minute here, we're going to take this double rack down. It looks like nobody wants it. I'm going to do FOMO books, and then we're going to start going over the stuff that didn't sell yesterday. That's new stuff, so we're going to be going to $2 comics, and that's what we're going to do for the second hour. if anybody wants to buy this short box from me, that's all the stuff that I showcased in the first hour. That is this entire short box of comics here. I will do the short box for $50 and include free shipping on your order. $50 and you get this short box here. Let me know if you're interested. At $50 you get the short box. That's everything I showed in the first hour. Looking to dump it. $50 and you get a spin on the wheel. All right. It is top of the hour, which means it is FOMO time. So let's do this.
It's FOMO time!
Is that an acronym for me getting a chance to play the Flash again? Oh, that's what it means. It was a good Flash! No one wants to play Flash comics on Onrie Show because of me! And I can't buy comics either because I'm a big weenie!
Oh my God, like, shut up already.
All right. So we're doing kick-ass $4 FOMO books right now. All the FOMO books right now are going for just $4 and not a cent more. We have Hulk number 296, which features a cover by Bill Sienkiewicz. I have Ghost Rider number 1 from the Marvel Knights run, and this is covered by Trent Kanyuga, who's the artist. That's going to go for $4. Venom Finale number 2 is going to go for $4. Spectacular Spider-Man 144, Spider-Man fighting Boomerang in San Diego, $4. Detective Comics number 682, we got an embossed cover here, going for $4. Blood Syndicate number 1 is $4. Punisher, The Ghosts of Innocence. This is going to go for $4 by Jim Starlin and Tom Grinberg and Steve Olive. And then finally we have DK2 number 1 going for $4. All your FOMO books tonight are just $4. That's it. This is every one of them right here. Do I have any takers on any FOMO books tonight? In the meantime, I am going to go over all the new books that I had again, just to give you guys another shot at these. These are all going at the $3 price point. Starfire number 2 is going to go for $3. Kull the Conqueror number 8 is going to go for $3. The Mighty Avengers 254 is $3. Iron Jaw number 3 is $3. The Amazing Spider-Man, the official Marvel Index number 6 is $3. NFL Super Pro number 1 is $3. Star Wars Droids number 1 is $3. Karate Kid number 4 is $3. Justice Inc. number 4 is $3. And Strange Tales Dark Corners number 1 is $3. $3 on each book. And every book behind it is going for just $2.50. $173. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry that happened to you, dude. All right. So do I have any takers on any FOMO books or anything I just showcased on the bottom here? We have $4 FOMO books tonight, guys. Some really hot stuff. Let me know if you have any questions. No, I totally hear you. I need to make a new Conan movie that doesn't suck. I really wish they would just do King Conan with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's what I really want to see. All right. Now I am doing $2 comics. These are books that I picked up yesterday. This is fresh stock. So I'm going to show off all these books here, and we'll see where we're at afterwards. So I have the NAM number 14 going for $2. All-Star Squadron number 50 is $2. Uncanny Avengers number 1 is $2. X-Men Legends number 5 is $2. Detective Comics 598, $2. Phoenix Resurrection number 5 is $2. Rorschach number 3 is $2. The Shadow and the Mysterious 3 fall issue is $2. Peter Parker Spider-Man 76 is $2. Justice number 12 is $2. Web of Spider-Man 16 is $2. Spitfire and the Troubleshooters number 1 is $2. The Avengers vs. X-Men number 1 of 6 is $2. I picked up a bunch of comics today, and I read Absolute Batman number 8, and I really, really love what they did with this Absolute Mr. Freeze. It was really, really good. Absolute Freeze is great. But apparently the next issue is bringing in Absolute Bane, which is cool. I'm digging the Absolute line. Out of all of them, Superman has the best artwork, I would say. Batman has the most potential, but I don't think Batman has really lived up to the potential that it has so far. I wish it would go a lot further, but that's just me. Legion of Superheroes number 269, $2. Wolverine number 3, $2. The New Mutants number 46 is $2. Future State Gotham number 12 is $2. Superman number 39, 40, 58, 59, and 60 is all going to go for $10. $10 on these. Mighty Thor 355 is $2. I have Detective Comics number 2, volume 2, going for $2. Amazing Fantasy number 16, $2. Uncanny X-Men 263 is $2. Old Man Logan 16 and 41 is going to go for $4. We get both these books at $4. Night Force number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. You can grab all of these for just $8 right now. $8 on these. Doom Force number 1 is $2. Scarlet number 3 is $2. Blade number 4 and number 7. That's going to go for $4 for these Blade books. Avengers Thor number 1 from the Gamerverse. That's going to go for $2. Uncanny X-Men Annual number 16. This is Shattershot Part 2. That's going to go for $2. Amazon's Attack number 1 is $2. I have this Century run here. Century number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. And number 8. All you're missing is issues 1 and number 2, and then you got the full run. If you decide to grab it all, it's just $12. $12. The Death of Wolverine, the Logan Legacy, number 4, number 5, and number 6. This is going to go for $6. Hulk Marines number 2 is going to go for $2. Lancelot Strong, the Shield, number 1 and number 2 is going to go for $4. Spider-Man 2, number 5 is $2. Fables, number 35, 47, and 49 is going to go for $6. Get all 3 of these for $6. Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 24, 25, and 26. This is going to go for $6. And then I have Star Reach Classics number 1 by Jim Starlin and Dave Sim. That's going to go for $2. Batman 138 and 139. I'm going to do the pair for $4. $4 on these two. I have Cops number 11. That's going to go for $2. And I haven't moved a single FOMO book yet. Not a single one. So here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to lower the price of the FOMO books. See if we can get a little traction here. They were going from 4 down to 3 now. Detective Comics 682 is 3. Hulk number 296 is 3. Blood Syndicate number 1 is 3. Ghost Rider number 1 is 3. Dark Knight 2 number 1 is 3. Punisher, The Ghosts of Innocence is 3. Venom Finale number 2 is 3. Spectacular Spider-Man 144 is $3. Get them all for 3 a pop. We haven't moved a single FOMO book. We got a full room here. No claims, any claims, anything. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hear me, hear me. I have Uncanny X-Men 369, 370, 371, 385, and those are going to go for just $8. X-Men Phoenix number 1 is 2. X-Men 17, this is part of Hickman's run. That's going to go for 2. Fantastic Four Special Edition number 1 is $2. Some old Kirby and Stan Lee reprints. Green Lantern Rebirth number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Grab it all for just $10. $10 on these. Wildcats X-Men, The Golden Age, number 1 is $2. Doom Patrol number 24 and 25. That's going to go for $2 a pop. That's $4. Immortal Hulk 39, $2 on this. All right. So you guys got me here for another 40 minutes. And I'm going to tell you right now, my patience is kind of wearing thin here. It's late. We're not seeing many claims here. So I'm not like upset or anything like that, but I would rather be doing something else if we're not going to sling comics here. So I'm going to showcase what I have left to show off, but if I don't see anything moving, I'm going to just end the broadcast early. I'm not upset or anything like that. I would just rather go get some sleep. If no one's buying books here, there's really no reason for me to be like talking out into the void. I see that we have a full room here, but no one's making any claims. If there's something else you want to talk about, that's totally cool. I'm here to talk with you guys. I'd like to fill the time because I am here with you guys. So it's not necessarily about whether I sell comics, but I need some engagement. If there's no engagement, then I'm literally just wasting energy out into the void, and I would rather be getting sleep because I got to get up early to get my kids to school in the morning. So I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to finish out showing you guys all these books here, and whatever we get through, great. But if not, I'm just going to close out the show a little bit early. If we don't have much engagement, there's really no reason for me to be standing here talking out into the void. So even though we have a pretty full room, it's not really an indication for me of anything. So no, it's okay. I'm not upset with anybody. I'm totally fine. I'm letting you guys know right now I'm totally fine. But like, again, if we're not showcasing anything, or if I'm showcasing stuff and no one's picking up, there's really, you guys tell me. If you want me to just sit here and talk to you guys about like stuff, that's fine. But I just need some more comments. I need some engagement here. It doesn't necessarily have to be claims. Just let me know what you guys want to like talk about or see, whatever. I'm here with you guys, but if it's just me showing off books over and over again, that's boring for everybody. That's boring for you guys too. So I get it. Maybe the comics I'm showing today may not be your cup of tea, or it may not be the right night for you guys to be picking up those books. Totally cool. Get it. But let's try and make it interesting. I think that was Ultraman. I think that's Ultraman. And Ultraman is the Superman from a different Earth. So I think he's the main bad guy in this, and I think he's going to frame Superman. To be honest with you, when Lois interviews Clark, I don't think she's actually interviewing Clark Kent. I think she's actually interviewing Ultraman. That's my theory. Because you know how he like just blows up and says, "What? I stopped the war," and all this stuff. That's Ultraman framing Superman. That's my theory. Just a theory. What do you think? Yeah, there were a ton of characters in the trailer. There were a ton of characters in that trailer. All right, I'm going to take these books down. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. You're engaging me. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. I don't care if we don't sell another damn book this entire 40 minutes that we have left of the show. That is not the purpose. I just need to see some engagement here. If we have people talking and things are happening, great. If not, if I'm just going on to the void, that's like watching paint dry. That's like, it's not me at my best. And who wants to see that anyway? That's kind of boring. What's up, Katie? How you doing? Nobody 2 trailer was good? I didn't see what's the Nobody trailer. What's new, Katie? How you doing? Are you getting ready for Motor City? I'm sad I'm not going to be there this year, or at least for the summer edition. We'll see about the fall edition. There might be a chance I get in there. That'll be like my next thing. I couldn't get into the summer edition because it just booked so fast, So we'll see what happens. But as of right now, I have my entire Comic-Con schedule like pretty much set, which is great. And I just have so many shows coming up this year. Let's see here. Hard to think that I only did like 5 so far. But let's see. You got to make a Muppet shirt for Saturday? Wow. Yeah, I was one of the guys who was waitlisted very early. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 conventions set for this year to go to, like between now and the end of this year. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to get back on the road because that's when the money really starts coming in. And it's not just the money coming in, it's also getting books out there and slinging and doing what I do best. So I'm trying to get in. The only 2 shows that I haven't gotten into officially yet are New York Comic-Con and FanX Salt Lake. So I'm waitlisted at FanX Salt Lake, but I just got into Tampa, which is run by the same circuit. So maybe I can get in, but Salt Lake's a really hard show. That's a really tough one to get into. So we'll see if they bump me off of the wait list. Otherwise, I'm going to try and get into the fall edition of Motor City, which honestly would be a lot easier for me to just drive over to Motor City. And I love Motor City Comic-Con. It's such a great show. And there are always great vendors there, and it's a great show to just stock up at. So got a great rest of the year lined up. Oh, Nobody. Okay, yeah, I saw the first one, actually. I liked Nobody. Bob Odenkirk really surprised me with that movie because it's like, after seeing him in Better Call Saul, you don't expect him to be like this John Wick badass, and then I saw that movie and I was like, damn, he actually did a good job in that movie. Like that was a good movie. So yeah, they're making a second one now. That's pretty cool. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, fall is definitely a good one, but the summer one is so nice because it's like it's summer. You know what I mean? There's more people out there. It's just the weather's better. You're in for such a treat. I'm excited for you, Katie. You're gonna have a fun time. Oh, I'm sure he did. I mean, like even the first one, it's like, you know, when he was playing Saul, he wasn't necessarily out of shape. You know, like, you know, he was kind of layered on Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, but like, you know, you saw him doing like pull-ups and nobody, and it's like, damn, man, that guy's got some, you know, he's got that J.K. Simmons strength right there. Isn't J.K. Simmons in the first one too? Wasn't like he his dad or something? Who played his dad in that movie? Yeah, I loved him as Saul too. Honestly, I really enjoyed Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Those were both really that's my favorite television of all time. That was some really great stuff. And the thing I loved about it was how interesting the main characters were. You know, they're just so they're such obscure main characters for a show, you know. Oh, that's right. Christopher Lloyd was his dad, and his dad was having like memory problems and stuff, but his dad was like also like a badass too. I remember that movie. It was a good movie. I liked it. And now it's getting a sequel. Cool. All right. Back to $2 comics. I'm going to go through this stack of books right here. I have Batman Beyond Neo Year 2. And Chris and Katie, I want to thank both of you guys for engaging. I don't care. You guys see, my mood's already better because there's engagement here. That's all I care about. Whether you guys buy comics from me or not, I'm not worried. Chris, you've been stocking up. I know when you see something you like, you're going to get it. And Katie, you know, it's like we all come here we all got a budget these days. I totally understand. So it's not like I'm upset because people aren't buying comics. I'm not upset, period. I just want some engagement. If we got a full room of people, which according to the, you know, stats and everything we do, you know, I just want to see some engagement in here. So I see, I got Batman Beyond Neo Year 2 and Neo Year 5. These are both Christian Ward variant covers. And this is going to go for $4. I would love to chill with you. I really would. If I was getting out to Motor City, I would totally chill with you in a heartbeat because you're awesome. I have Spider-Woman number 15, 16, 17, and 18. And I'm going to do all of these for $8. Mike, what's up? Yeah, I didn't do Mike, how you doing? So I didn't do the afternoon show because I had to move some things around with my schedule. But can I pull out some stuff that I think you'll like? Give me a minute. We're going to re-showcase some stuff here since we got Mike in the room. Mike, I found some Spidey books. I have Peter Parker's Spider-Man 76, Web of Spider-Man 16, The Amazing Spider-Man Annual 24, 25, and 26. All of these are going to go for $2 a pop. I'll just put them back up here. You don't have to claim them, no pressure. Just wanted to show you that I had them. And then I have Spider-Man End of the Spider-Verse Part 2 going for $2. The Question number 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Honestly, it's my fault that we don't have more of a buyership here tonight because I decided to do this show late. Honestly, I found out that Alan doesn't have school on Friday, and normally I do an afternoon show on Fridays. So I really wanted to keep Friday open because I want to spend time with my son. It's like a day where him and I can just hang out, the two of us. So I moved things around. I apologize. The fact that you guys are kind of trickling in here or may not be trickling in here, whatever the case is, it's on me. It's not on you. I don't take any of it personally. So we're doing all 6 of these question books here for $12. I have Infinity Inc. number 1 going for $2. Astonishing Ant-Man number 11 is $2. I have The Question Annual number 1 and number 2. It's going to go for $4. Dark Horse Presents Dr. Spin number 115 is going to go for $2. Batman Urban Legends number 3, number 9, and number 20. That's going to go for $6. Judge Dredd number 12, 13, 14, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. There's a bunch of Judge Dredds here. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'll do them all for $15. All the Judge Dredds for 15. Oh, that's cool. You know what? I really, what are they doing with Judge Dredd right now? Because I remember they did the Carl Urban one. That's another movie to watch with the kids. The Carl Urban Judge Dredd movie that came out in like 2012, 13. That was a great movie too. With the slow drug. Where everything just slows down. And Judge Death. Yeah, that would be cool. The other judges. All right, I have Justice Inc. Book 1. Book 2, that's going to go for $4. So is it a TV series or is it another movie? Firepower number 3 is going to go for $2. Batman White Knight Presents Generation Joker Book 3 and Book 6. I have the A cover for Book 6. All these are going to go for just $2 a pop. And then once again, I have our FOMO books here. I have Detective Comics number 682 going for $3. I'm doing them for $3. I started off with $4 FOMO. It's now $3 FOMO for the rest of the show. Incredible Hulk 296, $3. Blood Syndicate 1 is $3. Marvel Knights Ghost Rider number 1 is $3. Dark Knight 2 is going to go, number 1 is going to go for $3. The Punisher, The Ghosts of Innocence is going to go for $3. And then Venom Finale 2 is going to go for $3. And I have Spectacular Spider-Man 144. Spidey going to San Diego to fight Boomerang. $3. $3 FOMO. Oh, it's going to be on Amazon. That's cool. That seems like a good home for it. You know, considering that they're doing The Boys. I wonder who's directing it. Honestly, they've done such a great job with The Boys. Okay, Ghost Rider has been claimed by Mike. Awesome. Go do your thing. What are you making? Finally sold one FOMO book. What would you guys like to see between now and who knows? Okay, cool. Honestly, a lot of people really hated Ben Affleck as Daredevil. I really liked that movie. I thought it was a good movie. Is it a comic book faithful version of Daredevil? No, but it worked out just fine. Like, it had a plot, it had a story, it had actors, it moved along. I really liked everything about that movie. There was nothing wrong with it. I enjoyed Daredevil very much. Now, is it as dark and gritty and precise as the current Disney Plus show? Well, it was dark and gritty, but is it as precise as the Disney Plus show in terms of bringing this character to life? No. The Charlie Cox is a much better cast for Daredevil than Ben Affleck is. But Ben Affleck did not do a bad job as Daredevil. Like, he was not the problem with that movie. I don't think there was any problems with that movie at all. I enjoyed it. I like Daredevil. I don't care what anybody thinks. As far as his interpretation of Batman, I saw Batman Superman once, and it's interesting that you mentioned that, Chris Nash, because when I was at the comic shop today, I was talking with the retailer there, and he really hates pretty much every single comic book adaptation that was ever been made, because he feels they just don't live up to what was done in the comics. Like, they all do these characters wrong, and they don't do them justice. And, it's a fair point. He thought that Batman Superman was a complete insult to the characters, and I tend to agree with that for the most part. But honestly, Ben Affleck as Batman was not a problem for me at all. Like, he totally pulled off Batman. I would have much rather seen him play Batman in the Matt Reeves movie than Robert Pattinson. I think Robert Pattinson was the worst thing about it. It looks like they're coming close to just scrapping that entire thing, and I think that would be great. Like, just be done with that. Like, that Batman movie with Robert Pattinson didn't work. Let's just stop. Let's just hit the stop button right there, and let's bring back someone else, or let's do Batman right again. We were on the right track with Christian Bale to a point. I think like him really overdoing the accent was a little much, but he wasn't the worst thing about that movie or those movies either. Hopefully something decent. You make yourself a Kung Pao chicken? You want Mongolian beef? You want shitty sushi? Shitty sushi? I could agree. I can understand why people think he's overrated. I think that he is just another actor. I mean, I would much rather see Charlie Cox playing Daredevil, and I'd much rather see a lesser-known actor playing Batman. You want to know who I really always wanted to play Batman? I always wanted John Hamm to be Bruce Wayne. I think John Hamm would have totally knocked it out of the park as Bruce Wayne. Yes. No problem, Mike. I will pull out those X-Men 350 books. And Mike, if you see whatever's left from the 350 books, just call them out. I got you. Here's the 350 deal that got sold to Mike. Okay, so we got 19 minutes left. I can stay You guys got me now to the end of the show. This is great. Thank you very much for engaging with me. That means a lot. Of course, dude. Feel free to go back beyond the stream, and if you see anything else you want, let me know. I'll put it aside for you. Still got plenty of books. I need to move this stuff. Okay. Let's see. What else can I do here? Well, here, I'll do some more dollar books. How's that sound? Actually, I'll do more 50-cent books. I'll do a double rack of a single rack of 50-cent books. One more. I have Wizard Magazine 182 and 223. That's going to go for $1 for these two Wizard books. $1. Nemesis issue 2. Apparently this is getting a sequel. 50 cents. Day of the Dead number 6, 50 cents. The Warning number 1 is 50 cents. The Lost Gods 503 and 509. That's $1. Snuffy Smith number 5 is 50 cents. Namor the Submariner number 1 Conquered Shores is 50 cents. Street Fighter Legends number 4B is 50 cents. Harley Quinn Legion of Bats number 3 and number 4 is $1. Get them both for $1. Do another rack of 50 centers. Street Fighter 4 number 2 is 50 cents. Number 3 is 50 cents. $1. Amazing Spider-Man number 3 is 50 cents. Deliver Us from Evil issue 1, 50 cents. Dr. Fate number 2, 3, 50 cents. And both for $1. Captain America Sentinel of Liberty number 6, number 8, number 15, number 22, number 23. And I'm going to do all of these books here. 1, 2, 250. 250. 3 Street Fighters are off to Chris Nash. Totally Awesome Hulk number 10, 50 cents. Flash 57 is 50 cents. Dead Man number 6 is 50 cents. White Savior number 204 is 50 cents. The Kingdom number 2 is 50 cents. Soulfire 0 number 0 and number 1, that's $1. Scarface Scarred for Life. There's a Scarface comic. We got number 4. And then I have Devil in Disguise number 4. You can get them both for $1. Yes, there is a Scarface comic. Who would have thunk it? Ho! Hulk and Flash. Are we actually making claims here, Chris Nash? Chris Nash is actually making a Flash claim? Holy crap. It can only happen tonight, Chris Nash. This is a pity buy right here. It's like I feel really bad for Onrie. I'm going to start buying his Flash comics. Good Lord. Good Lord. That's a backdoor deal. You just pulled a Lorena right there. All right, I got Punisher War Journal number 18 and number 22 going for $1. 15.50. That's $1. Zemo Born Better 50 cents. Little Monsters number 2 is 50 cents. I can't blame you. The Phantom number 9 is 50 cents. Green Lantern Corps number 0 is 50 cents. Both the Scarfaces. Butter Scarface. I like their Butter Scarface. Captain America Symbol of Truth number 10 is 50 cents. The Fury of Firestorm number 14 and 21, $1. Magneto, number 1, number 2, number 4, $1.50. $1.50. This is the time to pitch you Flash. Good Lord. Hey, is it now? Let's see. Well, Chris Nash, would you take the all-new Flash TV special number 1 for $2.50? I'll do it, but only if you want. Only if you let me. Uh-oh is right. Let's see where you're at so far. So we got about 11 minutes left. All right, let's see here. 5 plus 2. You're at $18, dude. Just so you know, you're $7 away from a spin. You're the closest anyone's getting tonight. That flash book will get you there. Help you get there. Wolverine, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 27, 28, 29, 31, 32. If you grab all of these Wolverines, it is $2.50. Ultimate Comics Wolverine number 2 and number 3. Got 2 copies of 2 and 1 copy of number 3. That is $1. All right. I'm going to go over all this stuff again. What'd you buy for $5? Okay. I have Starfire number 2 going for $3. Spider-Man Hobgoblin Lives number 1. I'll do that for $3. Cull the Conqueror number 8 is $3. Lobo Portrait of a Victim is $3. Mighty Avengers 254 is $3. Spawn 15 is $2.50. Iron Jaw number 3 is $3. Requiem for Dracula number 1 is $2.50. Basic Spider-Man Official Marvel Index number 6 is $3. The Flash TV special is $2.50. NFL Super Pro number 1 is $3. Mr. Miracle number 20 is $2.50. Star Wars Droids number 1 is $3. Incredible Hulk 316 is $2.50. Okay. Karate Kid number 4 is $3. Guy Gardner number 1 is $2.50. Justice Inc. number 4, we got Joe Kubert going for $3. Doctor Strange 25, $2.50. Dark Corners number 1, $3. Punisher Captain America Blood and Glory number 1 of 3 is $2.50. Batman Judge Dredd $2.50. Amazing Spider-Man 800 is $2.50. Prophet number 1, $2.50. Quick Stops number 1, $2.50. And if someone were to grab this entire stack of books from me, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. So I got 23 books here. Okay. Quick Stops. Oh my God. Finally, that Quick Stops book moved. Good Lord. This show is already successful on account of that. Thank you, Chris Nash. I've been waiting to sell that for a long time. Oh my gosh, this show's already a success because of that being gone. Okay, so I got 30 books here. All right, no, not 30. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. So that would be $63. But instead of selling these at $63, I would drop the price down to $40 if you just wanted to grab all of these. I'll save you $23, and you can grab all of these books here at $40. Let me know if you're interested. $40 gets you everything. It gets you everything. All right, I'm going to put our FOMO books on the bottom row here. And remember, I'll be back tomorrow for the $5 show. I'm going to be doing $5 stuff for 2 hours tomorrow. We're going to have video games, Blu-rays, graphic novels, all kinds of stuff. Come on by tomorrow's show. $5 on everything. Spectacular Spider-Man 144 is $3. Blood Syndicate number 1 is $3. Incredible Hulk 296 is $3. Dark Knight Strikes Again number 1 is $3. Detective Comics 682 is $3. Punisher The Ghost of Innocence is $3. And Venom Finale, number 2 is $3. $5 garage sale. That's exactly right. That is exactly correct. That is what we're doing tomorrow. All right. We have Judge Dredd's Crime File number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's a 6-issue mega series. It's going to go for $15 if you want it. I have the Dark Crystal number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $8. And then I have Accident Man number 1, 2, and 3. That's going to go for $5. And that's it. I'm done selling stuff. But before I leave, I just want to drop the link for the Warline campaign one more time for anybody who might be watching later on or whatever. If you guys have a chance, we're going to start a raffle here. We need to get 9 backers by Friday, and then all physical backers qualify for a free raffle where I'll be giving away this Tales from the Crypt book right here. So tomorrow's time will be 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We're doing Blu-rays, PS4 games, Xbox games. Everything that I'm going to be selling tomorrow is going to be $5, no more than $5. So get ready for the good stuff. In about a minute here, I'm going to spin the wheel for Mr. Chris Nash, who has carried this show today. Thank you very much. Chris Nash, you are awesome. In fact, let's just do it now. Actually, let's wait. See if anybody's got any more questions for me before we end tonight's show. All right, let's do it.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skateball.
All right. Oh, what happened here? Yeah, I'm missing Lorena too. She must be busy this week. It's all good. Everybody's got stuff going on. Sorry, the wheel is weird here. All right. Chris Nash gets a spin on the wheel, and he gets a free DC book. I'm going to hook you up with Infinity Inc. #1. Boom shakalaka, Chris Nash. Thank you so much, everybody, for shopping with me tonight. You guys are all fantastic. I will be back tomorrow, like I said, at 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for being here with me. I mean, I was here. This is my schedule. I gotta go do this. I'm always here for you guys, whether we're buying or selling comics or buying comics, whatever. I'm here as long as you guys are engaging me. So I stuck with it because you guys started talking to me. If no one was talking to me for the next 30 minutes, I was just going to be like, all right, I would have cut it short. But you guys engage with me, which shows me that you guys want to be here, and I want to be here with you guys too. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for popping in. I know my schedule this week is kind of weird. It's going to be like this for the next couple weeks, but then after that, you know, I broke your Flash. You're no longer a Flash hater. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.